Hello friends, well we're back again. Got another week ahead of us, and I had a request about Litecoin. So Bitcoin has three hard forks as far as I know. They're Litecoin, Bitcoin Cash, and then Satoshi's Vision. Satoshi's Vision is like the black sheep of the three in that it's been under heavy legal, it's outrageous, it's always in the news, and it's very exciting. So we'll save that for a couple days. Today we're going to do Litecoin, and we're going to see what Bitcoin thinks about Litecoin. I used to own some Litecoin. I don't anymore, but I did at one point when I first came into it. I liked the name and I thought, yeah, sure, why not? So, anyway, we did other alternative coins, and I can't imagine Litecoin is considered a commodity. I'm sure it's also a similar to a stock, a security. So let's see. Litecoin. What do you have to tell us about Litecoin? Patience is within me. Patience is within me. Well, that's true. If you've been hanging on to Litecoin waiting for it to, shoot up, I don't know that that's happening. I haven't heard anything like that. It may have, and I missed it. But you are certainly patient. That's not always a bad thing. Sometimes that's a good thing. Not always a good thing. Sometimes that's a bad thing. Okay. Let's see. Let's see what our shamanic healing deck tells us about Litecoin. So yeah, crazy. I put out that Robert Breedlove video a day before he comes out with his major announcement about leaving his wife. So you may want to check out that read and then go find out what came out about him later. That was shockingly, yeah, I was, if you want affirmation, well, there you go. Okay. Sorry, I can't read it. Imminent energy. I think it's, feminine energy. Here's my glasses. I don't know why I'm doing this without glasses on. What am I, crazy? Feminine energy. Feminine energy. Litecoin. Well, maybe that's it. It's like beer and beer light. It's like a lighter, softer version for women. Wouldn't that be funny if it became something like that? What number? 17. 17. Feminine energy, darkness, the moon, the tides, the quiet gestation before the chaos, the void. These are all aspects of feminine energy. Passive, waiting, patience, gestating and nurturing. It is the opposite of the prior card, so very different, yet the perfect companion. Perhaps you have yet to find your feminine side. The life you are leading right now has given you opportunities to embrace this part of you, but between the two opposing energies, feminine energy is the harder one to embrace. It requires trust and lack of fear. Trust that all is as it should be, and the absence of the fear of things not getting done. Perhaps in the past you had been hurt when you were embracing your feminine energy physically or mentally. This was the free will of the person who hurt you. It was not caused by being who you were. Do not let the actions of another dictate who you need to be. Examine your feminine side. Become friends with her again. Alternatively, this card represents an important woman in the seeker's life. Well, I guess there's an important woman coming up for Litecoin. I seem to remember there was a woman who, Bix Weir talked about a woman who was all about Litecoin, and I think she even went to some of his events. Bixweir. Bix Weir had a woman on his show, blonde woman, young, maybe 30s, 40s, I think. And she was a very big Litecoin supporter. So maybe that's who we're talking about. I have no idea what her name is. Can't remember. This was years ago I saw her. I don't know. But anyway, maybe there's someone else. Maybe it's just feminine energy. Okie dokie. When you find something that excites you, go all in and enjoy the ride. Well, if you hold Litecoin, there's your message. And when you find something that excites you, go all in and enjoy the ride. So, okay, you may have already done that. Have faith in what you believe in. That's kind of what they're telling you. Have faith in what you believe in. Ugh. Sorry. Boy, that full moon energy, that knocked me for a loop. I was on my butt for a couple days just with full moon energy, I think. Crazy. That happens though. That's not an uncommon thing. Yeah, a lot of people do black magic on the full moon too. Okie dokie. Litecoin. What do we know about Litecoin? Alright, Moonology, you usually sum things up so beautifully. Please tell us your story. Be bold and make the first move. Cardinal Moon. There it is. Be bold. Okay. Well, I guess you gotta be dynamic and bold. That's not feminine energy. That's masculine energy. So, that's interesting. Like they said though, it's nice when the two can come together and join forces and become stronger than ever and complement one another. Okay. Be bold and make the first move. Cardinal Moon. Now is the time to be bold, bossy even. Take matters into your own hands. Cardinal signs are powerful and self-starting. They're determined and great at organizing. Drawing this card strongly suggests that you're going to need to be all those things to get your ideal resolution or position in the situation you're asking about. This card may challenge you on how strongly you really want something. If you're worrying about a situation, it is a suggestion to be less passive. Instead, take an assertive stance as you steer events where you want them to go. Speak up for what you want. If you're serious about sorting things out, you may need to take the lead in some way to step up as a leader. I am taking charge of my destiny. Be bold and follow your heart, your emotions. Avoid recklessness or moving too fast. Come into your power. The time for action is now. Ask Ganesha, the Hindu elephant god, for help. Didn't know that. That's interesting. In astrology, there are 3 quadruplicities, cardinal, fixed, and mutable. The cardinal signs are Aries, Cancer, Libra, and Capricorn. Remember, we each have all 12 signs in our chart for different parts of our lives. It's just the way the astrological wheel works. These are the signs that like to get things started and which are the natural leaders. No matter when you draw this card, it's a sign that something new is starting and you are quite possibly need to take the lead on it. Well, Litecoiners, there you go. There's your message. I don't know what's going to be new and starting, but it's interesting. Feminine energy, receptive. Litecoin's been around a while. Well, let's see how it's going to show up in the tarot. I'm curious now with all this advice that we've already gotten. It's going to be interesting to see what comes out. Finally. Okay, where's our corner? There you go. Okay, how is Litecoin showing up for our reading? So, Litecoin in general, what it's going to do in the future. How is Litecoin doing, and where's it going to? What's it going to do in the future? Oh, well, that usually means balance, but not today. Now, I just got this new book. Let's look up what it says about upside down Two of Pentacles. Because why not? Okay. Two of Pentacles reversed. Red tape or hot scoop card. You could be tangled up in forms, paperwork, documents, or emails faster than the old-fashioned ticker tape. More data accumulates than you can handle. You might be striving to avoid information overload or dealing with a computer crash. Or you could be trying to evaluate contradictory data like stock market indicators and political polls. A tricky hot tip or playing the stock market could take you on a roller coaster ride. Ooh. Take care, for others can too easily sway you. You may have shifted your perspective, but it's not evident externally yet. Older meanings stress literary ability, but it's more like journalism and work for hire, where you are paid for speed and quantity. Perhaps you are mailing a manuscript or proposal to publishers or circulating a business memo around the office. Interpretations involving the alphabet and writing date from early deck publishers who printed their name and publication date on a ribbon design that encircled 2 coins. Therefore, you may be doing some kind of promotion or advertising. Oh, that's funny, encircling coins. Well, ticket, document, paperwork, literary ability, learning, alphabet, handwriting, letter, message, essay, business communications, dire financial distress and abuse, ignorance, injustice, and forced gaiety. Well, that's not good. That's a big reading. I just got this thing because everybody wants to know about reversals, so I just got this book, and that's right. Tarot reversals. Okay, and yeah, Mary Greer. It's quite a book. Anyway, yeah, so we're not looking showing up in a good place here. We're showing up as very distressed, very distressed. All right, what's crossing us after all that? What's crossing us? The Magician. So magic being done. Swirly whirlies, twirlies, all kinds of things. The ability to create something, but first taking something else. I don't know what they're going to take. Maybe, I don't know. I don't know. Okay, where are they coming from? Oh, again. Two of Wands reversed. Let's see. This is a big reversed reading, and that's not so great. Two of Wands reversed. The Two of Wands could be called a Cinderella card, for it can presage an astonishing change in an otherwise dead-end situation. You might lack direction, have limited resources, or feel hemmed in and frustrated in your decision-making process. You could feel restricted by another's dominant personality or be reluctant to travel or leave the house. Perhaps you are longing for something you cannot have. Wow, this could cause you to drop the ball or fail to carry on and with what you have to do. But seeming miracles could transport you beyond current limitations. An unexpected turn of events could either generate awe or overwhelm you. It is not through will but receptivity that this reversal brings results. You could be startled by the sudden arrival of someone, or perhaps you need to turn back from a journey because of difficulties. Expect the unexpected, for it could open up new perspectives and new horizons that you did not previously know existed. However, if there are cards of deception in the spread, check to see if you have been too gullible or duped. Disappointment or discontent could emerge as a kind of anticlimax to a series of events through loss. You might awaken to inner possibilities and resources rather than relying on outer stimuli. Well, but most of the rest of it is about personal stuff. It's about ego and agoraphobia and other things. So The unforeseen, surprise, astonishment, rapture, wonder, awe, miracle, enchantment, unhoped for joy, a return journey, fear, terror, trouble, domination, new possibilities, unexpected loss and sorrow, anxiety. Well, that's pretty consistent with the first card. We're coming from there. Yeah, we're coming from there. And we've just realized that. And we have the Magician crossing us. Like, holy moly. This is a big reading. Litecoin. Okay, what are we hoping for? Knight of Swords. So, rapid movement of information, thoughts and words. Oh, but that again, that's upside down as well. This whole reading is, let's keep going and just make sure the whole reading isn't upside down, and then I'll just start over. Okay, what else we got here? Nope. That is, nope. Okay, nope. Just the beginning. Okay, well, okay, got a lot of swords here. Let's see what we got. So, this was the best case scenario. Let's see what this is about. Knight of Swords upside down. Wands, Cups. Knight of Swords. Sorry, they went the other way. I'm sorry, I can't find it. Because I'm doing something wrong. No, I go from Cups to Pentacles. I guess maybe there's a new book. Not in the major arcana. Are they with the, oh, the court cards. Sorry. Wands. It's a good book, but I just got it. Pentacles. Knight of Swords, reversed. Pickpocket, swindler, card shark. To play the fool, impudence, incapacity, ineptitude, ignorance, weakness. That's the best they can hope for. Impulsive mistakes, silly, simple, foolish, nonsense, ridicule. Conceited, vain, extravagant, to live by one's wits, news of a disaster. So not great, again. So, yeah, where are they going to? Here. I don't know why they're going here after all of this stuff. So, apparently that's where we're going to, which is wishes fulfilled and the realization of a great life. Knight of Pentacles is upside down too. I apologize, but this is a very upside down read. Knight of Pentacles, look at that. Peace, tranquility, repose, sleepiness, apathy, inertia. Those are the tools we have. Sleepiness, apathy, inertia, stagnation, inactivity, idleness, unemployment, leisure, carelessness, indolence, sloth, numbness, innervation, discouragement. So those are the tools we have. And this is our goals. So I'm not thinking this is something I don't know. I don't know what this is. This I'm at a loss. I'm at a loss here. So okay, and then we have this card here of this entrapment, like feeling like you're trapped, but you're not really trapped. So this is how Litecoin sees itself. It feels like it's trapped, but maybe it isn't really trapped. There are secrets, and that's the tools that we have available. Well, the environment that we find ourselves in is secrets and things that we don't know, stuff that's happening under the surface that we're unaware of. We're sleeping, much like this guy, apathy, sleepiness, and those are tools. And yet we're hoping for a celebration and success and wonderfulness as we hope to move in the future to this. But I can't see how we're going to get there with what we're dealing with. The Empress is sovereign, and she knows everything. I mean, she knows everything. She provides everything for all people, or could provide everything for all people. She is completely sovereign. They often say she's pregnant. Her gown is full of opulence, and not in a flashy way. She doesn't even have a tight bodice. She does what she wants because she's rich and she doesn't care. She's also extremely knowledgeable, and she's extremely feminine energy. So, I don't know. It seems like Litecoin is coming up as very feminine, very passive. There's a lot of nasty stuff. We're hopeful. We really want to be celebrating, but I just can't see that happening. You've got magic and illusion crossing you. Maybe that's it. You're under a spell, and you can't see your way out of the forest because where you are isn't where you think you are. I don't know. Where you are isn't where you think you are. There is an illusion in place. And I think you need to say, oh, I'm waking up and I'm seeing what's been hidden from me. I'm seeing the things that are hidden from me, and I need to understand so that I don't have empty wishes, and that I can actually, be celebrating with friends. I want to become this person who is sovereign and is so rich she could do whatever she wants, whenever she wants, with whoever she wants, pretty much. And that's not an arrogant statement. That's just she is receptive, she's motherly, she has resources for people, and is willing to meet them on their own terms, and provide exchange and fairness and sharing and opulence. She's about opulence for everybody. So I'm thinking that that feminine energy needs to wake up and see where you're sitting in the scheme of things. We know what your goals are, Litecoin, and I think you need to be aware of, like I said, the things that are not seen. There's a lot of stuff here that you're just, it almost seems like you're unable to see because of the illusion and the magic being performed on you. Maybe this is a read for women. Maybe women are the ones that get Litecoin, because it sounds nicer, like light beer. Litecoin. Yeah, little mini men, that's what we are. Small, inferior men, that's what we are. No, we're women, we're a whole different thing. So, not small, inferior men. We are women. We are something very different. So, if you shine a light on things and you really illuminate and look at, in the light of day, what's going on with Litecoin and its history, and you look at it critically, and you open your heart to any possibility of what you might see, like if you were doing a study or a research paper, I think you'll get the message that that whatever that message is for you. So if you really look at things in the light of day and you open your heart, you don't make a heart-based decision, you make sort of a mind-based decision, but also a heart-based decision, because you want to do the best thing for you. For you. You want to protect yourself. And you need to see the message. There's one coming in. Pay attention. Look for it. Okay, Litecoin? Because there's a message coming in for you. You need to see it. You'll know it when you see it. And it'll free you. And you'll get here, and here, and here. What is that message? Well, maybe the animal's going to bring it to us, huh? Maybe the animal will bring the message. Nightingale again. Boy, this one comes up a lot. Yep. Yeah. Well, little brown bird with a powerful song and a powerful message. I don't know. I have to see what the other ones say, because this one isn't going anywhere, I don't know. Nightingale. Maybe that's the message. Let's see. Nightingale. I almost know where this one is at this point. Okay. Fearless voice, speech, communication, or song. The song of the nightingale is otherworldly. This simple brown bird, almost unnoticeable among the flashy plumage of the other birds, transforms its listener to the realm of poetry. Nightingale energy is with us when we write, compose, and especially when we sing. It reminds us that music heals the deepest wounds. This card indicates a need to open the bridge between the heart and the voice. Is there something you need to say? How long has it been since you sang? Turn it up, write it down, and let it out. Sings, speaks freely with kindness. Well, I don't know. Is that your message? Is that the message you're gonna need to understand what you need to understand, Litecoin? I wish I had better answers for you. How about some advice going forward? What do they do going forward? 3 cards. Well, Temperance upside down. I'm going to read these upright. So, yeah. This is 3 cards going forward. What do you need to know going forward? So Temperance is about balance, understanding, and bringing things together in a peaceful way. So I think you need to bring things together in a peaceful way. This is heartbreak and suffering and sorrow and sadness, and this is what we're trying to avoid, and we're trying to leave this behind. So find a place where you're going to have more security, because you want to avoid this. This is the fear, and this is the reality. And there are good places to go and make deals. 2 of Cups is about people coming together who want to come together and make arrangements and make deals. So don't get caught up in the flashy and come together with someone who is trustworthy and will bring you to the places you need to bring, or find out for yourself and then walk your own path. But that's what you need to know, Litecoiners. There are people out there that'll work with you and talk to you. But I think you need to find your own path, and you need to find your own answers. Don't expect to be told. You need to grow up and figure it out for yourself, because everybody's decision is everybody's decision. That's what free will's all about. Okay, well, I hope that was a good read, Litecoiner, who asked. I'm glad you asked. If you have any other questions, let me know. I hope this was a suitable read for you. And like, share, subscribe. And we'll talk to you next time. Thank you.